What we are going to do for today's travel style vlog is we are going to showcase our hometown, small town Canada. Not very impressive maybe compared to, I don't know, Japan or a Star Wars hotel, but a unique little place nonetheless. We are going to take you to some of our favorite spots in town, show you some of our favorite little places to get snacks. We're going to show you our grocery store, and we're going to show you our cannolis.
They're made by an Italian couple that really know how to cook.
And give you just a little taste of small town Alberta, Canada. One of the things that I love about Didsbury is that it's got this heritage downtown. Lots of character. The oldest thing in town is probably about 100 years old, and that's probably about as old as it gets in this province.
But they have these plaques that kind of give the history of the town all along Main Street.
All these little towns were built along the rail line, which is just right over there, and almost every one of them, I think, had a fire that totally burnt down everything at some point in its history, because originally everything was just made out of wood, and so then they started putting regulations about everything having to be fireproof, which at the time meant brick. First up, some ice cream at Daphne's Market. One of the cool things about Daphne's and the ice cream that they have at Daphne's is that this ice cream is not only made locally, but it's like, I don't know, when we had the vanilla for the first time, we're like, this is a custard ice cream. It tastes just like if you made a custard ice cream in a home ice cream maker. It is so good. And then they make the waffle cones themselves on site every morning.
Daphne's is kind of neat just because it's like our local market, and it's a pretty new one. They have like the best chocolate milk.
Amazing.
So we tried their chocolate milk with their vanilla ice cream and like a chocolate milk float. It was like the best. It was so good. What?
Or just was eating it right into the camera.
Oh, yeah.
It is that good. Is it off my face? Last few years, you might have started to see television shows and movies that were actually shot in Didsbury here. Depending what kind of shows you watch, most of them I wouldn't watch. But this hotel here, and that sign right there, has had several signs. The first one was for a season of Fargo. They were looking for the grungiest bar.
And Didsbury was it.
And Didsbury was it. And you might recognize this place as the police station in the movie Banner of Heaven. Another movie I wouldn't watch, but there it is. However, I'm pretty sure the first movie that was ever filmed in Didsbury was actually our movie, where we used the flat roof on that church building as a 20-story building that we built up in visual effects in post. Fun facts. And the second stop, Vintage Coffee Bar.
So this is an Oreo brownie. These things are huge. I can't even look at that. It's like I can't even hardly get my mouth over it.
It's really big. I'm not a coffee person, but I like tea things. Very cinnamony. It's very good.
So one of the things we love about Vintage is that a lot of them are like family recipes. Somebody local owns a shop. She's really poured her heart into the shop to make it special. I think I'm going to need to share this with you because I don't know if I can eat this much chocolate in one sitting.
All right, next stop, picking up our car from the mechanic.
Which is like a 5-minute walk from our house. Ooh, hot, hot, hot.
All right, we picked up the kids and we want to have a wiener roast, but first we need to pick up some hot dog buns from our local grocery store. Yay!
Bilo is our only grocery store in town, and we always laugh because it's called Bilo, but it's a small town grocery store,
so you can guess the joke. So what are we doing, Anya? What are you looking for?
Something for Larry.
And what's Larry?
Larry's strawberry.
And what happens if you find Larry?
You get a prize. I got a prize from a prize box.
Show me too. What is that?
Larry's strawberry.
Did you find one, Anya?
Yeah.
Where was he?
Right there by the jam. Oh, no wonder. He was by strawberry jam. That was interesting.
Hot dog buns, check. And the small town quirk is that everything closes really early. We forgot to calculate that in. So the cannoli place is closed. However, they share a kitchen with the restaurant next door. So Jill's going in to see if we can't get some cannolis yet. There she is.
What kinds did you get?
Got our cannolis. Chocolate, pistachio, and cookies and cream.
And to finish the day, we're gonna head back to our home, which is that big old church building, for a wiener roast.
I don't want it burnt. Do you want a burnt hot dog?
We are so blessed to live in this building with 3 generations. We've got Jill's grandparents, we've got her parents, we've got some of her sisters living in there, and then we've got ourselves, and then our kids. Everybody has their own house, their own suite in the building because it's big enough for that. It's really an amazing setup. We love it so much.
Pistachio, cookies and cream, and chocolate. Cookies and cream.
So I hope that gives you guys an idea of what it's like to live a day in sleepy small town Alberta, Canada. Bye.